Hi, it's Training Tuesday. I'm Suzanne Castle coming in hot, kind of late on a Tuesday. I'm usually live about 9 or 10 in the morning. It's 7 o'clock where I am because it's the holiday season and all the things, right? You see my tree in the background and all the things. It's a busy time of the year. Last week I did a quick little training on 5 quick tips to stay out of overwhelm in the middle of this holiday madness. And I really had 10. But so I broke it down. So there were 5 last time. If you didn't check it, go to YouTube, go wherever you're watching this, see the one from last week. And I talked real quick about planning your downtime and defining and delegating and breathing and prioritizing and how to eat good food. But there are 5 more that you really need to not get in a bad place during the holiday season and be able to march into 2024 settled, present, and clear. Okay, so let's rock through them really quick. Are you ready? Don't skimp on sleep. Short work doesn't always lead to smoothly operating business, right? Right now, like me, I'm doing all the last minute things so I can take some time off. And so, depending on the situation and what needs to be completed, it might mean that you're burning the midnight oil, right? Or maybe you're foregoing sleep like you normally do. And while you can probably get away with that for one night, maybe 2, I don't want you to make a habit out of it, okay? Because sleep is a necessary human function. So, when you're missing out on sleep, you're really doing your brain in a bad way. There's no other way to say it. So it's so crucial that it affects your memory, sleep does, your judgment, and your mood. So you want to walk into 2024 as your best self and not your bedraggled self, right? So sleep better, establish a nighttime routine, and try to stick with it as much as you can during the holidays. Another tip I have for you is to understand your emotions. Most of us have really strong feelings around the holidays. Some people love it, some people hate it. I'm a joy threw up all over my house kind of a person. And whether those emotions are good or bad, it kind of depends on your past, your personal history, external influences, where you are, all these kind of things play into that. And so we tend to compensate for that by overworking, overeating, overdrinking. And sometimes we don't really know how to manage. So we don't want to bury our feelings at this time. You might feel like you have to if you're in a place where you can't do what you normally do. You can't manage the way you normally manage. But when you begin to feel stressed or overwhelmed, just sit down, right? Take a moment, say, I just need a moment, like go say you got to the bathroom, whatever it is. Write some things down because writing it down will change what's happening in your brain, and just acknowledge what's going on. You don't have to do anything with it, but get it out from the feels, put it up on a piece of paper, and then you can do something with it later if you need to. My next tip for you is disconnect. Sounds weird doing this electronically, and I'm talking about disconnection. But when the stress of the holiday season gets to be too much, take a step back, right? It's okay to disconnect. That doesn't necessarily mean with technology, although that'd be a good thing too, right? Maybe it means turning your phone off for a set amount of time during the day. Maybe you want to mute your notifications so you can stay present with your family. Maybe it's meditating, praying, singing. For me, I love to dance, right? Taking a step back doesn't mean that you don't know how to cope. It means you are coping. You're taking care of yourself, or you're rebuilding your momentum and your energy. Okay. All right. Let's talk about another one, which is talking about it. It helps. We've all been there. We get so stressed out. We get lost in our own heads, our own ways of thinking. And when that happens, sometimes you just need to turn to someone you trust and talk it out, right? Getting an outsider's view can help you calm down, can also help you process. Doesn't necessarily mean they're going to fix anything, right? Sometimes it's just not fixable, but you can't just stew about it, okay? So I really want you to think about how talking about how stressed you are can really help you get it out of your system, okay? So my last tip for you, before you go and enjoy all the merry things, is to work it out. And what do I mean by that? I mean working it out, literally pumping some iron, getting oxygen in your body, getting moving. It doesn't mean that it just keeps your body in good form. It keeps your mind healthy too. So did you know that exercise in almost any form helps your body to reduce stress? Okay. So whether you're choosing to walk, perform burpees if that's your thing, wall squats, dance party, the important thing is to keep moving. Okay. Keep moving. I want you to make the most of this holiday season. I really hope these 2 videos this week and last week can help you make the most out of this time that you have and walk into 2024 like the major boss doing amazing things that you're going to be. I'm Suzanne Castle. I do this every Tuesday. Have a wonderful holiday season. I'll be back in the new year.